Patricia and I am traveling for history. This is interesting. I know this is West Cemetery, and yet there's a sign right here that says it's Middlebury Cemetery. Dang. Well, but West Cemetery did get me to the correct grave I was looking for a different video. You can watch that on my channel as well. I don't have a lot of time left before night falls, but I have at least a few minutes to walk up the hill towards my car, and I figured why not share it with you. It's a good sized cemetery, I'll say that. I mean, this is a big place. Now, it looks like there are two entrances, this one here and that over there, but that over there, no, it's not an entrance. Looks like a shed for lawnmowers and stuff. But don't make my mistake and start to pull into there. Oopsie. This is an interesting looking grave over here. I only know about two people who are buried here. But this is just essentially a stroll. I like whatever that design is there. I can't really tell what that is. It sort of looks like a weeping willow. But and there's another one right here as well. Same design. I have to say I love looking through the viewfinder because the viewfinder makes this look a lot brighter than it is. And look at this. I mean, it's an obelisk, the Egyptian sign of eternal life. But this guy's name, Rudolph Lawrence, born in Canaan, Connecticut in 1777, died here in Middlebury, Vermont, January 30, 1861. Rest, dear parents, eternal rest. Huh. Interesting. A lot of college students have been walking by me, by the way. So if you come here, note that you'll likely see a lot of young people, which it's nice that they like to walk here and ride their bikes. Note that if you're going to dig or plant, you must contact Middlebury Cemetery first. I did see a couple of interesting graves up here, so let's go ahead and walk up. Take a look, see at them. I'll tell you when we get there, I'll tell you what I thought initially. And you can laugh with me on that. I prefer to think it's not laughing at me. I'm at 98 subscribers, by the way. 98. Holy guacamole. At 100, that behind the scenes video is just screaming, let me out. So I hope to get to 100 pretty soon. As of November 2021, I am uploading every day of the week. Not sure how that's going to work once we have snow on the ground and I can't visit cemeteries anymore because it won't be safe. I mean, paths like this are great, and this one is decent, but it does have headstones in the middle of a row where you don't expect them. I don't want to break ankles, twist ankles, bruise things, but here we go. Isn't this neat? Woo! I think so. I think so indeed. But and there's another one over here. All right, so what I thought when I first saw that one over there, and what I first thought was, oh my, something had fallen over. The cross had fallen over, but no, it's not that at all. Not that at all. It's the sarcophagus is just right there. And then here is the grave monument, a form of obelisk. This is the, let's see, what's his name? George Cleveland. He born in Connecticut, died in Middlebury, and his wife Katie Caldwell, born in Guilford, Connecticut, 3 years older than her husband, and died in Middlebury 2 years after he did. So anyway, if you walk here, the ground is somewhat uneven, so that's not as challenging as some places I've been, but you may be mindful of this. I walk with a cane. You may have noticed this is my pointer. It's a cane, and since I walk with a cane, I have to be mindful of uneven ground. Stumbling, falling, that's no fun, and nobody wants that for anyone. So I like to tell you how the ground is, which may not affect able-bodied people, but it does affect me. And again, I have to say, looking through the viewfinder, it's pretty nice that this looks so bright, when in fact it's dusk. It's just about, sun has almost set. Lights have come on. Now, for another video I filmed here about one person in particular, the grave is up there a little bit. I'll point it out to you as I'm getting to my car. Look at these gravestones. These are so uniform. Just amazing. I mean, they all look alike. Well, I guess that's what uniform means. And they're all they're different dates. Died 1944, 1886, 1922, 1870, 1963, 1926, excuse me. And that's a different type of stone. So all Manchesters and Stuarts. And there's some more Stuarts back here. These are really big headstones. I mean, I've seen big headstones like this in like East Shoreham, Vermont, the Shoreham Cemetery, which is in Whiting, Vermont. I wonder when East Shoreham ceased to exist. But, and then, I've said this in a couple of videos, but I'll go ahead and say it in this one too, because see the style again right here. Understand, I mean no disrespect to the people who are buried here, who selected these monuments. I just think it's interesting. So this style right here, maybe it's just me, but it reminds me of an old-fashioned cash register. I had co-owned a used toy store in Burlington years ago, between 90 and 2000, and our first cash register was this old-fashioned style. So whenever I see them, I think of the Old West saloon style. So just find that funny. Now Porter here in Middlebury, there's a Porter Hospital. I have no idea if this Porter has anything to do with the hospital or anything to do with any of the Porter things around here, but I'm just pointing it out because the name has meaning here. Let's see. And I don't know the name of the person who would have started the hospital, except that it's a Porter Hospital. It's a beautiful headstone. It's a big headstone. Have to keep backing up for it. If you want to see all my photographs, you can see them on Instagram. You can follow me there, Traveling for History, or on my Facebook page, Traveling for History. Traveling has one L. You can follow me on Twitter. I am Traveling for HI1. The one is the numeral 1. And certainly you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I upload every day of the week, as of November 2021. That could change given the weather in Vermont, but who knows, maybe it won't. So I talked about the person who's buried right here, and a little bit about the person, not buried, but the name, the person on that, in another video. And the way you'll find it is this grave marker right here is so distinctive. You know, there's a sea of obelisks right here. Let me move a little closer so you can see. A sea of obelisks. Because what I was initially looking for was that one over there. And I thought, oh my, there are obelisks everywhere I look here. But this is a fairly unusual looking stone. I've seen this kind before, or grave marker. I've seen this before in cemeteries, but it was really easy. And I saw these two graves here and thought, bingo, I found them. And this is the person in question right here. You can catch that video soon enough. In fact, it may already be up before this one is. I don't know yet. All right, let's see. I want to go up here to see this bigger one. I'm not coming down here tomorrow. This is an hour's drive for me from my home. And I plan to stay closer to my home tomorrow to film. In case you're wondering about the weather, it is, it was 41 today, but I think it's cooler than that now. But we'll say 40 degrees Fahrenheit. And I don't know what that is in Celsius, but I do know that 32 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 0 degrees Celsius. So it's 8 degrees in Fahrenheit warmer. So there is that. But this, look at this. I mean, I can't even do it justice standing to back up. Try to get all of it in this shot. And almost there. All right, there we go. Beautiful, isn't it? The scroll work on there. That's beautiful. And we can step into the grave. This is Mary and Henry Seymour. Mary Seymour, eldest daughter of Horatio Seymour, born 1805 and died June 6, 1821. Wow, 15, 16. Henry Seymour, son of Moses Seymour, born 1820, died October 11, 1833. Well, about, 3 or 4? That's sad. And my heart, Philip Patel. Ooh. Ground in here is awful. I don't know if that helps or not. 1807 to 1897. 90. And yet we never thought him old. Who knew him in that autumn of his youth? The courteous heart, the spirit, never cold to beauty or to truth. And memory so recalls him, not with tears, but rather with rejoicing that he went bearing beneath the burden of his years, a soul so little bent. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? I love older headstones. They often have poetry, poems on them. And who doesn't love that? Philip Patel, born in Norfolk, Connecticut, 1807, died December 3, 1897. Emma Hart Seymour, his wife, born in 1808 and died in November 3, 1841. Excuse me. Apologize for my voice being raspy. This is my, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6th video. Only 5 that I can use, but 6th video recording, and my voice is a titch unhappy at this point, as you can tell. Interesting how these are attached to one another. And you can see that they're resting against the, looks like marble. Oh, all the stone looks like marble. But the ground inside of here is really nasty to walk on. Whew, really uneven. Wasn't sure I was going to be able to step up into it. What can I say? One of those things. But beautiful, no? Joseph Patel, 1839 to 1915, benefactor of Middlebury. Huh? I'm betting there's a Patel Street or Patel Avenue or something down here. I have no idea, but that's my best guess. And Horatio Seymour, born at Litchfield, Connecticut, 1778, died 1857. Lucy Case, his wife, born in Addison, Vermont, 1779, died October 19, 1838. Ruth Case, mother of Lucy, born 1741, died October 24, 1838. A nice Doric-style cap. Oh. There we go. Now I can get the whole monument in there. And this bee is beautiful. Wow, look at that. All right, it's really just about too dark now. Oh, here's another corralled. But it's really just about too dark to film now. But let's see what if I can do any justice to this right here. I don't know if I can. But don't you love the way it's fenced? I mean, I do. I think this is beautiful. It's really interesting. My video is making this look a lot brighter than it is. I keep saying that, but true. It's very true. And let's just see who's buried over here. We have, looks like a veteran. Very mushy ground. But it has rained recently and snowed as well. Ew, snow. And actually when I was filming earlier here, it was coming down like I didn't know what. I was a little worried that it could get bad. But it has stopped. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming with me today. I truly appreciate it. We're at Middlebury Cemetery on the sign post, also known as West Cemetery apparently. And this was just a brief tour of the place. There's so much more to see here, but I don't have time. I was filming other things, and well, I ran out of time, frankly. I mean, that's just the way it goes, doesn't it now? It is. So, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. Until I see you again, you have a great night. Thanks so much. Bye.